Hello, everybody. This is Pastor Green. Today we're doing another Bible study on Revelations chapter 4. If you guys have any questions or would like me to come speak at your church, please email me at godsohman@gmail.com. Revelations 4, starting in verse 1. After this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven, and the first voice which I heard were like a trumpet talking with me, which said, "Come up hither, and I will show thee things which must be hereafter." And so this is just a visual representation of what that possibly could look like. Nobody really knows what heaven looks like, but this is just a visual interpretation of it. And immediately I was in the Spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne, and he that was to look up like a jasper and sardine stone, and there was a rainbow around him on the throne, and the sight like unto an emerald. And so this is another artist, rendition of what that could possibly look like. They saw this big throne with a rainbow, and there was these people there, and it was very hard to explain because nobody knows what heaven looks like. And round about the throne was 24 seats, which is 24. And upon the seats I saw 24 elders sitting, clothed in white raiments, and they had on their heads crowns of gold. Now the significance of the 24 or 24, there's a lot of people that believe that in heaven there's going to be these seats around the throne, and it's going to have two people from every one of the tribes of Israel. And there's 12 tribes, so two people would make 24, and that's where that representation comes from. And out of the throne proceeded lightning and thunderings and voices, and there were 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of God. And if you remember the last chapter, or the last couple chapters, 1, 2, and 3, it said there's 7 churches, and each one of the church has an angel, so there'd be 7 angels. Each one of the lamps was one of the churches, so there's 7 churches with 7 angels, all basically right there by the throne. And this is just another visual representation. You can see on the bottom there the 24 elders. There's in the middle, you're going to have the 7 candlesticks with fire. It's like a glass. You'll find that later on. It looks like a glass, and there's a light shining through it. And in the front of that, there's actually 4 beasts, which we'll describe later, and each have 6 wings. And before the throne there was a sea of glass, like unto the crystal. In the midst of the throne and round about the throne were 4 beasts, full of eyes before and behind. So they had eyes in the front and eyes in the back. And the first beast was like a lion, and the second beast like a calf. The third beast had the face of a man, and the fourth beast was like a flying eagle. And if you go over to Ezekiel verse 1, it's almost like the same animal, except these had, I think it was 4 wings, and the ones in Revelation had 6 wings. But Ezekiel 1 verse 10 says, "As for the likeness of their faces, they had 4, had the face of a man, the face of a lion on the right side, and they had 4, had the face of an ox on the left side, and the 4 also had a face of an eagle." So it's almost like referring to the same type of animals. And these are just an artist's rendition of what the animals are. The lion is supposed to be the noblest, the ox is supposed to be the strongest, the man is the wisest, and the eagle in flight, none of the other animals can fly, so that's kind of majestic as well. And the 4 beasts had each of them 6 wings about them, and they were full of eyes within, and they did not rest day and night, saying, "Holy, holy, holy, Lord God Almighty, which is, and was, and is to come." Almost represent the fact that they're there just basically to worship God. And when those beasts gave glory and honor and thanks to him, they sat upon the throne who liveth forever and ever. And the 24 elders fell down before him that sat on the throne, and worshipped him that liveth forever and ever, and cast their crowns before the throne, saying, "Thou art worthy, O Lord, to receive glory and honor and power, for thou hast created all things. For thy pleasure they are all and were created." And again, if you'd like me to come speak at your church or have any comments, you can email me, godsohman@gmail.com. You can also comment below, like the video, and let me know what you guys think. And I will try to talk to you guys here in the future. Have a great day.